The world's oceans are warming faster than previously thought. That's the conclusion of a major new study. The findings, published in the journal Nature, mean that global warming may also be further advanced than previously stated. Scientists reached these conclusions after using new calculations of the gases escaping the oceans. Warmer oceans lead to the deaths of marine wildlife and coral reefs and cause ice sheets to melt faster. Leah Albrecht from JD'ASYFK can tell us more. Welcome, Leah. So how serious is this?
Well, it is quite serious. This new study suggests that that the oceans actually retain 60% more heat per year than we thought before in the last 25 years. It means that they've... 60% more
okay.
Each year. That means that they heat up much faster than we thought. This makes the goal to limit global warming to 2 degrees Celsius or 1.5 degrees Celsius much harder to reach.
Okay. And if this research holds up, then what will this mean?
Well, that means, let's say already now we see that the global climate has heated up since the late 19th century by 1 degree, and we experience the impacts. So the study says that the future scenarios, which are that we'll see extreme weather, hurricanes, droughts, floods, we'll see the sea levels rise, we'll see species go extinct and many more. Those future scenarios are not changed by the study, but it says that this whole dramatic scenario will occur much faster and much earlier than we thought.
Okay. So how did they come to these conclusions, and what did scientists do?
They actually have a new approach. They changed how they measured the sea temperature. Normally, it is measured by floating devices, floats, which are drifted in the water. And they now didn't measure the water characteristics, but the characteristics of the atmosphere. Just imagine if you leave your Coke or your mineral water, if you want, in the sun, it will heat up, right? And what will happen? It will lose its gas, and it will get stale.
Right.
This is the same process in the oceans. So when the oceans heat up, they won't have the ability anymore to hold the gases, to hold the energy, and they will release it into the atmosphere. So the scientists measured the atmosphere, they measured the oxygen and carbon dioxide mostly in the atmosphere, and by doing this, they could see how much energy, how much gas the ocean released, and that's how they saw how much the ocean heated up.
Okay, so I can't see any good news in here. Let's bring all this round to the Paris Climate Agreement, which was to limit global warming to under 2 degrees Celsius. It sounds like this recalculation means that there's no point.
Yeah. That's right. It's the Paris Agreement of 2 degrees, I think, is really unrealistic at this time. Scientists calculated last year that the probability that we could stick to those 2 degrees, that we could limit global change to 2 degrees, is at about 5%, which is really little. So it seems unrealistic, even though we have the small hope of 5%. If we act really drastically, we need to change our way of life to make use of this.
All right, Leah Albrecht. No good news in there at all, but thank you.
Thank you.